Hi everybody, this is Danny Derone, News Director at The Blaze. I'm going to walk you through recording the Blaze feed, your show, your DJ shift, whatever's playing on The Blaze, onto your own laptop. This room might look weird to you people who do The Blaze in Tempe, but this is the downtown Phoenix radio studio. In the other room, it's our conference room with something like 6 microphones. We have 3 microphones in here. Here's our soundboard. Here's the rest of the soundboard. So let's get started. 3 things you need. 1 is your laptop. 2, you need a wire with 2 male-to-male ends. Both sides of this wire are a standard headphone size, the kind you can plug right into your iPod. Both sides. And I'm also going to need an adapter. The adapter is so I could plug one end into the slot where a fatter sized headphone goes. This goes in here. This is where you plug in if you're in this DJ booth and you want to be able to hear what's going on in the Blaze. Although right now I have it playing out loud, so you can also hear it. I'll crank that up a little bit. Yep, that's the Blaze alright. So you're going to plug this into your one side of your wire, into your adapter, into the soundboard. The same thing will apply in the DJ booth in Tempe, where there's the 4 or 5 jacks for headphones. You'll have to plug in one wire into that side. And the other side will go into the microphone slot on your laptop. For my computer, now if I turn the volume on my computer, the Blaze should be playing out of my laptop. That's the way it works on my laptop, but I don't want to hear it out loud. The way we're going to be able to test whether or not the Blaze is going to be able to record on my computer is we open up a free sound recording program called Audacity. It's very nifty, it's free, it's spelled just like the word, as you can see, and it looks like a standard sound recording program. Normally you would use this for anything very complicated like editing promos or anything. Celeste would kill you if you did that. But see, I'm just going to try recording something on it, so no big deal. I'm going to hit the record button. And right now, that is what I see. I'm going to crank up the sound level a little bit with this knob. This is what you hear in your headphones. As you can see, it's getting bigger, but you don't want it to get too big. You don't want it to look like this. That'll just be a whole bunch of crap. So, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. This is more in the neighborhood of what you want. The peaks are just coming up short of hitting the top and bottom. It'll sound good on playback. So right now it's recording. I can stop it and start over since I'm at the right level. Or I could just let it keep recording. So this is what you would do at the beginning of your DJ shift or your show. You'd start recording it. It'll record anything coming directly out of the board, because that is whatever is going on the Blaze Live, that is going through there. Same thing in the DJ booth in Tempe, for the most part, unless you have somebody in the other room talking to you through Q, but that doesn't usually happen. This will record whatever's going out over the air. So now pretend an hour or 2 have gone by on my computer of recording. I'm going to stop it, and I would go to File, and I would export. Right now I have it set to export as an MP3. You could set it as many other things, but there's only a few that are convenient for everybody. Wave is good for Windows computers, but MP3 is what everybody uses, so I recommend that. The other thing that's really easy is M4A or AAC files. Those are pretty solid most of the time. In order to export MP3 on Audacity, you need to download something called a lame encoder. I've already done that. And if you try to export as MP3 before downloading that, it'll tell you that you need to download it. You just go back to the Audacity website, you find it, download it, and follow the instructions. Then you'll be able to export. If you want to export it at a solid sound quality, you go to the options menu, and then up here it'll tell you. 128 is pretty average, like off a CD. But to save a lot of room, you can go as low as other settings. But since you're only going to record, if you only want to record one episode for your sound check, this is what you do. Just record it on 128, put it on a CD, DVD, jump drive, and give it a Grumman, or Andrew Grumman, or Tony Jackson. But if you want to be able to make it a much smaller, say you have a 2-hour DJ shift, you might want to go for 32. It won't sound like terrific quality, but they'll understand how your DJ shift sounded. You'd hit OK, and then you'd pick where you wanted to save it. You'd hit save. It'll export to a file on your desktop. I'll try that right now. Test. And you can fill out all the information. I'm not going to bother right now. Oh, it was real quick for me because it was only about 30 seconds of sound. And here it is. Here's my test. Now I can put that on a disc, send it to people, do whatever with it, delete it, whatever. Send it to my family, podcast it. And that's how you do it, everybody.